We are doing notes 6-3 today, which is page 208 in your note guide. This is one of those pages that I would suggest put a paper underneath it and maybe highlight the edge. This is one of those pages that are going to be important for you to be able to flip back to later on. Again, highlight right on the edge. I got more papers underneath there, so it's a little bit tricky. And that way when you flip through your notebook, it's easy to find. This is triangle similarities. Now, I want to review kind of quickly triangle congruences. You have 5 triangle congruences that you should know. The 5 triangle congruences that we know, pause, list them if you have them memorized. Remember, our first one is side, side, side. Our second one is going to be side, angle, side, side, angle, 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 side. And then our 5th one, our last one, is going to be HL, hypotenuse leg. This is our special case of that bad word when it's a right triangle because it's a hypotenuse and a leg. So remember that the bad word, SSA, backwards, bad word, and AAA are not good. So these ones do not work except for the special case of the bad word right here for HL. These are our triangle congruences. That means same size, same shape. Okay, today we're doing triangle similarities, which means same size, same shape, different size. So the shape is the same, it just got bigger or smaller, like dilating of your eyes. You get bigger or smaller. Okay, so these are our 3 triangle similarities that we kind of have to know. I'm going to highlight some pieces here. If 2 corresponding angles are congruent, then we know that they're going to be similar. Because if 2 are congruent, the 3rd one also has to be congruent. So that's kind of nice. The next one is side, side, side. So if all corresponding sides are proportional, not congruent but proportional. So again, 2 angles congruent, all sides proportional. This one, 2 sides proportional, and the angle that is between those 2 sides, the included angle, is congruent. So here are the examples right here. If I know that's 75 and 74, I can add, subtract from 180. I know the 3rd angle has to be 31. Same, well, 75, 31, that last angle has to be 74. All these angles are the same. So yes, they are similar. Remember, similar is just by 1 squiggle. So if I'm going to write the similarity statement, I'm going to say triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Now over here I have 3 to 6, 5 to 10, 4 to 8. I can set up a proportionality statement. 3, 4, 5 in order, small, medium, large. Small is 6, medium 8, large 10. All of these actually reduce to 1/2. They are all the same. So yes, they are similar. I could go ahead and write triangle. We'll start over here. PQR is similar to triangle STU. And our last one over here, 2 proportional sides, so 8 and 20 from this one, 6 and 15 from this one. Those both reduce, divide by 2, we get 4 over 3. Divide by 5, 4 over 3. Both of them are 4 over 3. So we get triangle JKL, similar to triangle MNP. 2 sides and the included angle is congruent, so we're good. I'm going to pause and write it for the bottom 2, 4, and 6. Come back and check. So hopefully we noticed down here we had 1 angle, 2 angles. 2 angles is enough because then the 3rd angle has to be. So yes, it's going to be similar, triangle BWX to triangle YZX. Now over here I did small, medium, large, 30, 32, 35, small, medium, large, 24, 25, 28. Now when I reduced them, I got 5 over 4, 5 over 4. I could not reduce the middle one here. 32 over 25 doesn't reduce, and I put it in order, small, medium, and large, so I compared the correct sizes, the correct sides, but this one doesn't reduce. That's divisible by 4 and 8. This is only divisible by 5. It's not going to reduce, so not similar. Now over here it's a little bit tricky because they do overlap. So I made one of my charts, and I did this yellow triangle here, put it on top, orange triangle here, I put it on bottom, and then I put the base, the bottom numbers over here, and then the numbers that are over here on the left I put here, and I called it left. I probably should have changed that. I probably should put left here and base here. But again, it doesn't matter as long as you know how you set it up and you are consistent, then you'll be fine. So I put 12 over 21, 15 over 25. When I reduce, I got 4 over 7. When I reduce this, I got 3 over 5. Those are not the same. They are not proportional, so it's not similar, and no, it's not going to work. Okay, I'm going to pause. We're going to go to, I think, 2 pages in. I'm not doing the very next page for notes, but we'll come back and do some problems in just a moment. I'm actually going to continue on page 211. We want to go through this page and kind of decide, are they similar, and if they are, which reason? We have 3 triangle similarities. We have 5 congruences, but we have 3 similarities. Our 3 similarities are either AA similarity, SSS similarity, or SAS. So you want to look at these and see, what do we have? I have 2 sides and an angle. So if it's going to be one, it's probably going to be the third one. But I have to check the sides. So I'm going to take the small side to the large side. So if I want to keep it consistent over here, I put the small side first is 9. Large side next is 15. Okay, 2 things you can do. You can either reduce them. 3 over 9 reduces to 1 over 3. 5 over 15, 1 over 3. That works. They reduce to the same simplified scale factor. You could also do a cross product. 3 times 15 is 45. 9 times 5 is 45. If the cross products are the same, so 45 equals 45, you also know it's proportional. Okay, so I know it's proportional and the middle angle is the same. Triangle, EFG, is similar to triangle. EF is the short angle to the long. So the short side is RT, to the angle to the long side is S. Make sure you name it in an order that's consistent with the congruence or the corresponding proportional sides, things like that. This is similar by side, angle, side, similarity. Over here I don't have any angles, I only have sides. I'm going to assume it's going to be side, 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 but I have to make sure all 3 sides are proportional. So I'm going to take the first triangle, I'm going to go small, medium, large. 22, 28, 35. Over here I'm going to go small, medium, large. 16, 20, 25. I want to see if I can simplify them all and have the same reduced ratio. These would divide by 2, giving me 11 over 8. These would divide by 4, giving me 7 over 5. These would divide by 5, giving me 7 over 5. These 2 are good. This one throws it off. They all have to be the same. So I'm going to say these are not similar because side, side, side similarity is not true. Over here I have, I've got to figure out the angles. 53, 42. This over here would be 42. I can add these together. I get 85 plus 42 equals 127. 180 minus 127 gives me 53. So that means those have to match. My angles are all the same. I can now say that they are congruent by angle-angle similarity. It does say to write a similarity statement, so I would say triangle ABE is similar to triangle 5342. 5342 is going to be DBC. Make sure it's in order of congruence. This is one where, again, they overlap, so it may help for you to shade them in. This one here is my yellow. And my other triangle, my larger triangle, I'll go ahead and make orange. Okay, so I have an angle here that they share, so that has to be congruent. I am going to set up, I could also do side, side, side. So there's two that I could use here. Because I know all three sides. The yellow triangle, I'll go ahead and put the yellow up top. And I'll put the orange down below. It usually starts small, medium, large. So small is going to be 12, 15, 18. Large is going to be 16. 5 plus 15 is going to be 20. 8 plus 6 is going to be 24. Okay, I want to reduce these to make sure that they match. Common factor here would be a 4, making it 3/4. Common factor here is 5, making it 3/4. Common factor here is 6, making it 3/4. They are all the same. Yes, they are similar. Triangle QPR, similar to triangle XPY. And you could have used side, side, side similarity, or you could also just not use the 12 and the 16. Use this side angle and this side, so it could have been side angle side. Either of those would have been acceptable. If I ask you on a test, it'll probably be very specific which one is going to work. Let's do two more of these. Go ahead and tell me, do you know the triangles are? If I have parallel lines cut by a transversal, I know that right here are alternate interior angles. They have to be the same. If I flip it this way and have parallel lines cut by a transversal, this angle here and this angle here have to be the same. If two angles are the same, the third angle also has to be the same. So I can go ahead right now and say triangle LKM, similar to triangle KJN, by angle similarity. Okay, we're going to do one last one for our notes today. Again, if they overlap, it might be beneficial to shade this in. And this one here. If I'm going to make a proportion, this time I switched it up. I'm going to put the orange on top. Orange is going to be this whole side. 30 and 35 is going to be 65. 20 and 24 is going to be 44. Now here, so again, this is the right side and this is the left side. The right side of the yellow is 35. Sorry, I did that wrong. Left side. It's late, maybe. Oops. Okay, so left side over here. Right side over here. Thank you. 44, and this side is 24. So again, you can simplify. Divide this by 5, I end up getting 7 over 12. Divide this one by 4, I get 11 over 6. These are not congruent. So again, these are not similar because side, angle, side, the included angle here for both of them, does not work. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. I'm going to put the answers here, and then I'll come back to show you guys the answers to the last two. Last two, again, the angles don't match, so it does not have angle-angle similarity. Over here, I matched up the yellow up top, left and then right, the orange on bottom. Oh, I did that wrong, I think. What if we had flipped these? What if in TR corresponds to RS? So instead of 63 and 52, it should be 63 to 39 and 84 to 52. Let's see if those simplify. Divide by 3, I would get 21 over 13. And now if I divide this one over here by 4, I am going to get 21 over 13. This is similar. This one does work. You just have to make sure to put together the corresponding sides because the triangle flipped. So yes, this is similar. And if I'm going to state my order, my triangle similarity, I could say RTU similar to triangle RSQ. That's how you need to look at that one. That's a tricky one. Good luck. Good luck on your assignment, and I will see you next time in class.